Okay, so what is differentiation? Also known as derivative. It is a technique or process to find the gradient of the tangent to a curve at any point. Okay, so let's say I have y equals to x squared, and I will let fx be equals to x squared. So you will have a graph of y equals to fx. Okay, so this is a graph. I will just draw the right side for this y equals to x squared. Okay, differentiation is we need to find a tangent. Okay, so again, let's say we need to find a tangent at this point. But all we have to do is to draw a tangent and find the gradient of this tangent. But for this, we'll just draw this line instead. So pass through and we'll cut here. Obviously, we can agree that this is not a tangent. This is called secant. Okay, but we'll just find the gradient of this secant first. All right. So this is x, and this is h distance away from x, and it will then be x plus h. Alright, so the y coordinate, as we put in a function, this will be fx, and this will be f bracket x plus h. Okay, for y, this is fx plus h. We'll need to focus on the topic of function. Alright. Okay, so now let's find the gradient of this. M equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which is, what is y2? y2 is fx plus h minus y1 fx over x2, which is x plus h minus x1, which is x. Okay, and what is fx plus h? Because fx is x squared, so fx plus h is x plus h squared. Again, if you don't understand this, you will need to focus on the topic of function. So this is minus x squared because it's just fx. Okay, this is open up x plus h minus x. This will open a plus b whole thing squared, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, x squared plus 2xh plus h squared over x minus x plus h, so it just be h. Here x squared and x squared gone to x plus h squared over h, and it will be factorized. To simplify fraction, we factorize h over h, and it will then be 2x plus h as we cancel top and bottom. Alright, so we have 2x plus h as the gradient to this secant. Alright, but we can agree that this is not a tangent. We want a tangent. Alright, so what happens is, what we can do is we can make this secant become more and more like a tangent. So at first it was this point, now it is this point, and then if you keep going, you reach a point where you will have the next point very close to the left point. Okay, so here you will have actually this one and the point right next to it. Okay, so I will have x and x plus h right here. I will have fx right here, and I will have fx plus h right here. Okay, and this is a tangent that we're supposed to find the gradient. Okay, so what is the h here? It is very close to 0. Alright, so we'll use this idea of a limit. Okay, so limit as h go to 0. Basically, we will just have h very close to 0. or for this case, can imagine it is 0. 0, limit h equals 0, limit h 0, and limit h equals 0. What happens when we evaluate h equals 0? We will then have this h is 0 and your gradient would just be y. Okay, so the gradient of the tangent to the curve y equals to x squared is y. That is the first principle of derivative.